It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And Trae Young, not the biggest guy out there by any means, but he finds ways to make a huge impact, especially when the shot's falling.
You know, his feel for the game at his age is unparalleled. Quick release and shoot from deep, deep, deep.
Yes, yes, yes. He's a special talent, Ernie. His ability to elude defenders, get a shot off at his size, every single time. There's only one other guy I can think of that he comes close to. And
SC?
SC, Steph Curry.
Yes, sir. That'll do it for now. We send you to KH. That'd be Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Put me on, son.
From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center, the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
And seeing where the Nets are, there's been such a different feel to them this season. The confidence that was completely absent from last year's squad is back, and they pulled themselves here into contention.
Well, for a team that didn't sniff the postseason last year, you have to wonder how they're going to handle the pressure of being in the playoffs this year. Not to mention the postseason itself, if and when they get there.
The season now starting to take shape, Brent. We have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There seem to be a lot of familiar faces, Kevin.
I agree.
Yeah, always.
That's okay. I like that.
Yeah, I do too, because in the beginning of the year, we have to do those radio shows and make predictions. Some of our predictions are coming true, thank goodness.
I know. We look smart, don't we?
Or I don't know about that.
You know you look smart. I don't. You look smart. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. And it's Young. Then there's Len. Now, here is Russell. It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Len. And now, here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Banked in off the glass. Prince has got his first basket.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. High arcing shot. A nice shot by LeVert.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Young against Russell. Now here is Young. He's covered closely. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Yeah, it was not disastrous. They did have some very good stretches in that game, but they just could not sustain it for as long as they needed.
Now here's Prince. After D'Angelo Russell's miss. Back to Prince. Excellent D there from Allen.
And I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
LeVert the pass to Russell. At the elbow, it's Allen. Down low, there's Hollis Jefferson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen outside. Nets passing it around. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Herter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 5 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Russell. From 15 feet away. And the Nets miss again.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside, shot, high post. The offensive rebound. Here's Len, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Russell with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's LeVert. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, good collective team unity. Everyone pitching in, so trying to win for one another. That's a good thing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fareed outside. Russell passes to LeVert. Fareed looking for an opening. The pass to Russell. Allen right side. On the clock. Here's LeVert. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Hawks. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And checking out Brooklyn, 5 games behind.
And right now for the Nets, this season has definitely qualified as a success for them. Their failures were well documented a year ago, and this year the ups clearly outweigh the downs.
Well, there was no way you were going to limbo under the bar that was set for them coming into this season so low. Just about anything other than a last place finish would have been considered a success. It's just terrific that they've gotten themselves into playoff contention.
Here's Fareed following the basket by Trae Young. Fareed dishes to Russell. Here's LeVert. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And Fareed throws it down.
And that's what the defense gets for allowing Fareed to get room there to throw it down. He's one of the hardest working players in the game.
Now, here is Young. He had 27 points last game.
The Hawks were super young last year, and they had all the troubles that come with youth. Inconsistency, guys trying to find out what their role is for the year, lots of turnover problems and questionable shot selection, and now they're younger this year. So if you're a fan of the Hawks, patience is the key.
That free throw good from Young.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
And so Young nails them both.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Nets trail by 7. Here's LeVert. 9 points last game out. Out to Russell. For the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And for the Hawks, those problems are things that are just part of the process, Brent, of growing this team.
Hey, you got to really focus on positives around this rebuild. They've got a solid group of young, talented players that can really shoot the basketball. What they're going to have to do is start to take some pride on the defensive end of the floor, and they're going to have to learn what it takes to play an 82-game season with consistent effort on both ends.
Here's Russell following the basket by Trae Young. Sinks that one from the post. Russell's got 5.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
So for the Nets, Tamari Carroll comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Taurean Prince. Here's Bazemore. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Russell. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 4. Bazemore with it. Kicks it to Young. Shoots from the high post, and that's good for 2. 10 points for him.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Here's Dinwiddie. 9-point game his last outing. Bazemore against Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bazemore. The shot by Carroll no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Bazemore passes to Collins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Young. He's got 10. Bazemore on the wing. Carroll covering. Herter. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's tipped. Bazemore for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bazemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Herter, free defending, and finished off by Collins.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, John Collins is a very athletic big man. out of Wake Forest. He wasn't thought to be a very impactful rookie, but I think Mike Budenholzer timed it well as he got more minutes late in the year. And with that burst and length, he can be scary when he gets on his way to the rim.
And that one misses. For Collins, Brent, he knows that he has a lot of growth in his game, wants to focus on working hard to improve.
Well, maybe his background will help him out. Grew up in a military household, and hard work seems to be second nature to what it is that he does. Many surprised on draft day when he dropped to 19th overall, even John Collins himself, but making up for lost time here.
The Hawks leading by 8. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
John Collins has some areas of his game Brent he'd like to improve, but finishing at the rim isn't one of them.
No, definitely not. He's 6'10" and just explosive when he gets around the rim. Great composure in traffic, and I don't think he gets rattled at all by contact down there. I think he gets to salivating a little bit to have those big finishes that we saw in his rookie campaign.
On the free throw, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. Drills the three-pointer.
At least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Now, here's Dedmon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Collins, and again, it's Atlanta.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Allen finds Carroll. Right through the D for the layup.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside?
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Lynn. No good off the front iron.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
And it's Davis missing.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Oh, my. I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Bazemore. Allen kicks to Napier. Carroll against Anderson. From deep. The shot by Carroll, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Lynn.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Lynn. Here's Napier. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Davis. And again, it's the Nets missing. Atlanta leading by 11. Anderson outside. Pass to Lynn. Knocked loose. From past the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
So it's the Hawks now. Allen is out there with Davis. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Hawks #1.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
No good on that one. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from some of the guys who make those comments, Kevin. So that sort of stuff just eludes me as to where it's coming from. This league has always been dominated by teams that have at least two, if not three, upper echelon
superstar
players that end up winning titles. So it's happening now. It happened then. It will continue to happen.
Here's Dinwiddie. Inside and stolen by Dedmon. Down low. Here's Lynn. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nets trail by 12. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Lynn. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the Lynn.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Trying to get open is Davis. Gets a hand on it. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first points of the game.
That's the energy Ed Davis needs to play with consistently. Big time finish on the rebound.
Outside, Lynn. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's Napier. Off the left rim and out.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Carter kicks to Dedmon. Hawks passing it around. Here's Bazemore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
The coaching staff asking a lot of Kent Bazemore, especially there to play in the pick and roll. He jumps on that available space on the pick and cashes in.
The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Prince is checked in for Atlanta. Here's Davis. Stolen by Anderson. Prince, the pass to Carter. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Hawks.
And it's really been a big night for that backcourt. They've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through.
Carroll against Anderson. Back to Lynn. Tries a three.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Carter. Dinwiddie passes to Carroll. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson, quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. He gets that one.
Davis is a big guy, a lengthy big guy, brushing off contact there and using a bit of that wiry strength.
Now here's Lin. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Celtics in Boston. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Hollis Jefferson, shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. The Hawks leading by 12. Now here is Carter. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Dedmon dishes to Lin. Russell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. Carter kicks to Prince. Five on the clock. Back to Carter. From downtown. LeVert grabs the miss. Nets trail by 12. Russell with a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Anderson. Softly drops in the floater. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Here's Russell. The shot from the low post is good.
And sliding inside, under control, Russell still just scratching the surface of his full potential.
Now Young. He's got 10. Over Napier. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Tipped away. Young with the steal. He dishes it to Dedmon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Nets making a change here. Fareed is checked in. One kick kicks to Prince.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here's LeVert. And a missed layup.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The Hawks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And he makes the first. And so Young nails them both. Nets trail by 14. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. Taurean Prince, third.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Len gets it to go on the assist from Young. Len's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Even after a number of years in this league, Len still feels like a developmental project.
Well, out of the 5 positions, centers seem to be not only the latest guys to develop, but also with the way the game is going, you wonder what their position is in today's game. You look at Marc Gasol, he didn't become elite until he turned about 30 years old. Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. It takes some time, Kevin.
Here's Prince after the basket by Brooklyn, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Russell kicks to Fareed. Here's LeVert. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Nets for 2. Atlanta leading by 12. Pass to Len.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Here's LeVert. Len with the block.
While putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Young with no one around. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Russell finds Hollis Jefferson. He's off on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. From about 19 feet. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Washington.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
You have so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry is still at the point guard position, does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but two of my favorites to watch.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Ken Bazemore comes in for Taurean Prince. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for LeVert. Russell against Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Russell missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
But they recover it. Here's Collins. He kicks to Bazemore. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
There's Hollis Jefferson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Hawks leading by 12. And stolen by Russell. To the inside. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Atlanta shooting at 51%. Really solid. 2 minutes. Back to Bazemore. Over for Reed. And the shot is long. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 10. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter. Russell's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Russell against Young. The pass to Collins. Inside, here's Len. Over Russell. The Hawks again can't hit. Stolen by Len. Herter. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Fareed outside. Now the dish to Dinwiddie. Out to Russell. 5 to shoot. Releases. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Young against Russell. Pass to Collins. Now Bazemore. Back to Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Davis. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Young. Just 4 to shoot. Bazemore for 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the middle. Fareed the pass to Russell. Shoots over Lin. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Russell.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator. Russell can also catch and fire.
Lin kicks to Collins. Here's Bazemore. And he drops it in from the low post. Bazemore's got 7.
Bazemore does a good job of not getting thrown off balance there. Keeps his focus even after getting hit.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
One guy I'm looking at right now, Trae Young. He was unbelievable. Deepest range of any rookie since Steph Curry and me. The handles, understanding of the game, this kid has a chance to be special. Unlike you, Kenny, you were never special.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in a position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
The Brooklyn Museum, just one of the many places to visit here in this famous borough of New York City. Welcome back, folks. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Atlanta leading by 7. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. And it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Young. And the shot goes down.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
To the left wing. LeVert the pass to Allen. Here's LeVert from 20 feet out, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Herter, and again it's Atlanta.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Russell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. Here's LeVert. He has 6. No coverage that time. Hollis Jefferson's got 15 points. A new head coach, Lloyd Pierce, is looking to bring a defensive approach to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, and Pierce has the resume you would want from a defensive coach. He came up in those teams in Memphis during the grit and grind time and learned some defensive techniques from Brett Brown in Philadelphia. Helped them last year on the defensive end to be a much stingier defense in the league.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Russell kicks to Allen. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Over Prince. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
Now here's Prince. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Prince. Cans it from downtown. He has 7.
But when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Timeout called, the Nets. Taurean Prince, the product out of Baylor, Brent. Sometimes you wish he would take more shots than he does.
Well, Prince has had a coach that's infused some confidence in him. He has a new coach this year, and we'll see if that carries over. But has had some moments, and Coach Bud leaned on him pretty heavy in the last campaign. We'll see if Pierce does the same this year.
The Nets making a switch here. Napier's checked in. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young taking his time here.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, Fareed dishes to Napier. Lays it up off the glass. Napier's got his first bucket in this one. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. Carter outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 13. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Over to the left wing. LeVert the pass to Allen. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Anderson comes in for Collins. Fareed outside. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Carter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nets trail by 15. And here's Napier. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Prince. He's got 7. And the layup falls. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's getting bodied up, but Taurean Prince has a pretty decent body himself, so not minding it one bit.
Napier finds Fareed. Here's LeVert. He has 6. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. The Nets working the ball around now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Nets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
One shot, behind the legs.
The Hawks leading by 12. It's Prince on the wing. Kicks it to Dedmon. Down low. Here's Young. Moves back up. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to LeVert. Over Prince. And it's blocked.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Here's LeVert, defended by Carter. LeVert the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Not enough on that one as it misses. Hawks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Now, here is Young. Napier covering. Young's shot is off. Nets trail by 15. In transition, here come the Nets. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Prince. 12 points for him. Dedman with it. Young outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Here's Napier. To the wing on the left. Takes the 13-footer. Good defensive work there by Young.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Here's Napier. Following the basket by Trae Young. Napier feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to LeVert. From deep. But they get it back. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Fareed. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, not only unreal hair, but unreal strength by Fareed to bully that one up.
And Kenneth Fareed, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But, Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
And the persistence shown by Fareed on every possession gets infectious.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Hawks. Outside, Lynn. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lynn's got 6.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Here's Davis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And that game against the Pacers, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And that one falls for Davis.
A 5-star recruit coming out of high school, Davis still trying to gain the consistency he needs to fulfill his potential.
And he can't hit the second.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You might want to close a little faster to Bazemore, especially in the mid-range where he's been pretty consistent.
Now here's Napier. Not a lot of room. Anderson against Carroll. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
And that one falls for Carroll. Carroll hits them both. The Hawks leading by 16. To the inside. Here's Prince. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
I thought Prince had a phenomenal second year in the NBA last season, asked to do a little bit more, a little more confidence in his ball handling and scoring ability. He jumped into the starting lineup, and he instantly became a key part of what they were trying to do in a very intricate offense around former coach Mike Budenholzer.
And that one falls for Prince.
It always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. Good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
Carroll. And again, no good by Brooklyn. You know, Brent, with Prince and his improvement, he just offers so much from the small forward position.
There's been growth in every portion of the Garden that has been his skill set. One of the better passers at his position. He showed that off and played much more under control last year. I think just given the minutes, he settled into what it is that he could do to be impactful in games and did a great job with it in his second year.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. Russell, he's checked in for the Nets. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. He kicks to Davis. To the middle. Clock at 6. Deep 2 from Russell. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. The Hawks leading by 18. Pass to Dedmon. Dishes it to Lynn. Offline with his 3.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
The Hawks working the ball around. Bazemore. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Inside, here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you can't be late when Taurean Prince is coming in there. He comes with such aggressiveness and force. Hard to slow down.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Allen's checked in for Napier. Collins checked in for the Hawks.
One shot.
And that one falls for Prince.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell, and they double up Russell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players. That's a jump ball.
It's the Nets now. Davis dishes to Allen. Down low, Dinwiddie. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
Lynn kicks to Collins. Passes it to Bazemore. 1:06 left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Here's Prince. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Now here's Carroll. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Russell missing. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dinwiddie with the bucket. The Hawks leading by 15. Up top, Lynn. He's guarded by Russell. Lynn looking it over. Can't connect from short range.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nets trail by 15. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Davis. He's out there with Damari Carroll. D'Angelo Russell out there with Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Atlanta's shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Bazemore finds Lynn. Pass to Collins. Lynn against Russell. A baseline J. Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Lynn.
And this team trusts Lynn to play within the offense. He's very good at taking high-quality shots.
It's Carroll on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Atlanta leading by 11. The pass to Collins. Bazemore dishes to Lynn. Poked away. Back to Bazemore. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his third foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Collins passes to Lynn. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Allen left side. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Lynn kicks it to Bazemore. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Bazemore wiry, and when he gets on the inside, I like where he finds the space to finish at the rim.
Russell finds Carroll. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lynn against Russell. 6 to shoot. Releases. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading by 13. Feeds it to Collins. Basket good.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Allen surveying the D. Count it. Hollis Jefferson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Herter in Atlanta again with the bucket. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 15-point game. Here's Dinwiddie. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell passes to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kicks to Lynn. Trying his luck deep. A rebound by the Nets.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kenneth Faried comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
Yeah, and with this increased aggressiveness offensively, Russell's shooting more and more free throws.
Young dishes to Bazemore. Pass to Len. The kick out to Young.
Now, somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Outside, Russell to the paint. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you love how Russell keeps his eyes up. Rarely misses a guy when he's free.
One shot. One shot.
Allen, no good on the free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it goes down 2 points. Nets trail by 12. To the left side wing. Back to Russell. Nets passing it around. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Len kicks it to Bazemore. Now the feed to Young. Collins up top. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And it's Russell with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by Bazemore.
Excellent contest by Bazemore on his man there. That is not an easy release.
Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Here is Russell. Allen left side. Rebound Atlanta. Land's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Allen. Russell against Young. Now Russell. Pass to LeVert. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. And Bazemore kicks to Len. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Trying to get open is Len. Bazemore misses.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Tipped away. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Atlanta has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
That's his second personal foul.
And Atlanta has possession. They're leading by 8. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Young against Russell. Allen passes to LeVert. From 12 feet out. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Young up top, defended by Allen. Stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert. Russell. And Fareed has it in the corner. Count that bucket.
And really, no amount of defense is going to keep Fareed from finishing off the shot, looking totally focused on that basket.
Young dishes to Prince. He kicks to Len. Down low. Here's LeVert. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Here's LeVert. Shot clock at 6. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And the 3-ball is good.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Nets trail by 8. Timeout called the Nets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court, your Nets dancers.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Nets. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Russell. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Nets trail by 6. Hollis Jefferson finds Russell. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Russell's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
And Young, here we go. Yes, that goes in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
And Russell gets it to go.
Yeah, fearless move by Russell, just challenging the defense, going right to the heart.
Young against Russell.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Russell hits them both.
A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Out to the right wing. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Unloads from 13. And so they foul intentionally. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Russell. They double him with Russell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Nets with possession here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
15 shooting for Atlanta. Trey Young taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. To the right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.